Lost Ark, all upcoming classes still to come. I'm really curious to see what the warrior with the hammer looks like that you mentioned earlier.
With Lost Ark just coming out for the West and everyone playing it, we wanted to share with you guys all of the missing classes and subclasses that you may not see in the game because they are not yet out for the West. But with the game being out for quite a while in Korea, there are some very cool and exciting classes that we really hope make it to us soon, so we're going to show you.
Wait a minute, are there fucking... Are there... I know that you could go on a ship and ride around and stuff, but are you telling me there are, like, world events or instances where you go around on boats with people and attack, like, fucking giant whales and shit? Or is this just like a whale will jump around while you're passing by? This looks like something that you fucking fight while you're in the boats. No problem, my son. That looks wild.
Classes that we really hope make it to us soon, so we're going to show you all of them here. And if you do enjoy this, make sure to click like down below and subscribe for the other Lost Ark videos on the channel. We'll start it off with the warrior class and we'll jump straight to the destroyer. If you didn't like the giant greatsword of the berserker, the destroyer might be for you as he wields an absolutely humongous hammer.
What the
AoE
fuck?
smashing attacks, tanky, damaging, CC, he's got it all seemingly. The destroyer looks like an absolute beast, and I know personally this is one that a lot of people are wanting to come to the
Holy
West as soon as
shit.
possible. Next up, a shorter mention here, but they have also teased a...
Dude, that looks so good. Look at the size of it. It is literally bigger than he is. Holy shit.
A lot of people are wanting to come to the West as soon as possible. Next up, a shorter mention
Mega
here, but
hammer.
they have also teased a female berserker gender unlock, which lets you play the berserker class, but as
Good.
a woman, this is definitely a nice option to have. Personally, gender unlocks should be across all the classes in my opinion, so let's hope we can get more gender unlocked class variants soon in the future.
What is the purpose of having them gender locked from the beginning if the female version already exists? Like, really? That doesn't make sense to me. Maybe they think that maybe having only male characters being able to be a berserker will make women play the game more because they'll get the option available to them later or something that want to play as women. I don't know. I don't get it. Gender lock is just an old tradition in Korean MMOs for classes to make each class feel distinct to a degree. Yeah, I can understand that. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I don't know. I accept the fact that it is a cultural difference. Alright, I'll settle for that. It's not a good reason, but it's a reason. Yeah.
Next up, we have one martial artist subclass variant to talk about.
Okay, so what I'm thinking is that I feel like Amazon, when like publishing this in Western culture or whatever, they should do it in a way to suit the Western culture, and they would know the gender lock thing would be a big deal for a lot of people, because it's deterring a lot of people from playing the game as well.
About, and it is the Lance Master, looking absolutely epic, wielding a lance and a halberd, with the class feature being switching between a spear and a halberd type weapon with large
This
sweeping
fucking
AoEs,
dragoon.
juggling combos and devastating damage. The Lance Master is looking really, really cool.
Oh, that's
Next up is the
sick!
Gunner subclass. This is the Scouter.
Wait, did you see that last ability? Like, jumped up into the air and like...
Really cool.
Boom!
Next up is a
And then a fucking nuke. I think I saw at the start. There was like something where she like dove on top of them as well. Like here somewhere.
a lance and a halberd with the class feature.
Yeah, it just went up and then like shoot it down. It's like straight out of Final Fantasy.
sweeping really one of the all-time coolest looking classes in my opinion, with a variety of different gadgets, guns, and even a drone to back you up. You can deal devastating damage from a range with flashy moves and combos, all the while building up your class bar in order to activate your exosuit that allows you to dart around the battlefield doing all kinds of crazy laser attack combos.
What?
And an awesome awakening skill that seems to call in some kind of spaceship to do a bombing run. This Scouter class is
What the
look
fuck?
as it looks so awesome.
Wow.
Next up, we need to talk about some of the Mage class.
Dude, no wonder you wanted to show me this. That looks wild. I've never seen anything like that. Maybe the closest thing would be maybe Sage in Final Fantasy. But that's crazy. That's so unique.
Variant starting off with the Summoner, and as you can expect, you will be using your magic to summon a variety of different elemental type animals and monsters in order to deal out damage to the enemies from afar. Lots of large AoE stuns, damaging moves, and an awakening skill where you summon some kind of elemental lightning hammer wielding giant knight. The Summoner class does look like a really cool mage variant. And next up, we have to talk about the Arcana.
That did look
class
pretty cool
as
too.
well.
Especially the
Arcana
Ice
version
Giant.
of the Mage is a slightly different twist on all of the other Mage variants, using a variety of different card-style magic effects and skills, drawing cards from a deck in order to dish out damage of different types and moves depending on what the cards you've drawn are. The Arcana is definitely an interesting and versatile mage that mixes it up compared to the other mage archetypes. Next up, we move over to the Assassin with the Reaper subclass. This is a really cool looking one, the ability to go invisible, as well as summon clones, as well as do moves that allow you to sort of dash around at lightning speed with repeated attacks. The Reaper is definitely a really cool looking assassin subclass that I personally can't wait to try as a Shadow Hunter main. Then next we have...
That is easily going to be the most annoying fucking class to go up against in PvP. And I haven't even done one game of PvP yet. And I can already tell that that class, when it comes out, is going to shit me up the fucking wall. Card Mage will be my mage if I play one. It looks pretty interesting. It looks like there's a bit of RNG behind it, I think he was saying, but I'm not sure. It's like you have to rely on like different cards coming out or something like that, or maybe I misinterpreted that, I don't know.
A new class type that we haven't even seen before, the Specialist, starting off with the Artist subclass, with a variety of really cool art and ink themed attacks. It can not only deal damage but also is a more supportive class with some really beautiful looking skill effects, including this awakening skill that you can see here. And then finally another Specialist subclass. This one's very new and has only been teased with this picture, but they can utilize climate change using their umbrella, so it's going to be lots of wind-focused attacks and that sort of aesthetic for this subclass. So these are all of the classes and subclasses missing from the Western release of Lost Ark. Some really, really cool ones in here that I cannot wait to see. Let me know in the comments down below which was your favorite out of all of these missing classes. And make sure to click on the screen now for more Lost Ark videos. We've got you covered with all the guides that you could need if you're playing Lost Ark.
That was fucking awesome.